Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palette. I'm really excited to be testing this product today. I do have the Jaclyn Volume 1 palette, and so I'll be kind of comparing those today. But before we get into the video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and leave a comment down below letting me know any future videos you want me to make. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it. And now let's get right into the video. Okay, so here is how the palette comes, and then you get this message from her on the back. I'm not gonna read it. So you open it up. It does come in bubble wrap to make sure that nothing gets damaged while in the process of shipping to you. And then here is what the palette looks like. So it's got a lot of reds and purples and does have some neutrals, so that's always good if you do want to do an everyday look with this. It also comes with plastic, so you can protect the palette itself. I'm going to show you guys the palette 1. So here is the palette 1, and then so here are the two side by side. So palette 1 and palette 2. So another thing to notice with this palette, I just didn't notice until I just showed you guys. So the palette 1, you do have all the colors on the back with their names on them, and with the palette 2 you do not. It's just a blank. Okay, so before I get into the eye look, I'm gonna swatch each row individually and kind of show you guys how those go. So the first row, I'm going to start on the left side of the pan and move to the right. Okay, so this is the whole first row, starting with Certified and ending with Thick Skin. All these swatched really well, so I have no complaints about the first row. And I have seen online that people are complaining a little bit that Love Handles and Perfectionist are kind of similar shades, which doesn't bother me too much, but I could see where people would say that. Okay, now I'm starting with No Joke. Okay, so here is the next row swatched. I think all these glitter shades are really pretty, and this shade Talia is very pretty. I really like it. I don't know how much use I would get out of it because it's a yellow shimmer. I don't tend to gravitate towards yellows, but it's really pretty. So here are the next row of shades. These shades are very pigmented. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Very pigmented, and they smooth it out easily on my skin, so we'll see how that translates on the eyes. And just gonna let you know, so you can see that they are kind of staining. These are probably pressed pigments, and so just be aware of that on your eyes. If it's gonna bother you that it's stained pink for, you know, the rest of the night, maybe don't use those shades. Here are the next row, lots of pinks and purples, all really pretty. But again, you can kind of see all these shades are kind of staining, which is okay with me. Okay, and here is the last row of shades. So you have the shade Stay True all the way to this shade Temptress. So basically in this palette you have a lot of matte shades, you have some shimmer shades, some pressed pigments. You also have a couple mattes that have a little bit of that shimmer to them. So I really like this palette. I'm excited to try it on my eyes. So today I'm going to start off by priming the eyes, and I'm going in with my matte paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm just gonna take it all over my eyes. Okay, now with my Morphe R40 brush, I'm gonna be taking Certified. It's this first light shade right here. And I'm just gonna be taking this pretty much all over the eye, kind of to set that. Next, I'm gonna be taking this Morphe M505 brush, and I'm gonna be dipping into this brown matte shade right here, the Perfectionist shade. I'm gonna kind of lightly take it on my brush because I don't know how pigmented this is gonna come off. Okay, so one thing I am noticing with this shade is that there is kickback in the pan, so there is a little bit of that like graininess that comes up. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it doesn't bother me. It bothers some people. I keep these clear plastic things for that reason, because most shadows do have that kickback, so I always keep the plastic so that my palette stays clean. Okay, next on this same Morphe M505 brush, I'm gonna take the shade I'm gonna take the shade Thick Skin. It's this last shade on the first row, and it kind of has more of like a reddish, earthy tone to it. So I'm gonna take that. Yeah, same with all these. I think all these shades are gonna be the same. I think a lot of Morphe shades are like this, where they just have kickback, but they blend out really well, and I don't mind it. So yeah, so this is gonna like redden, pinkish up the look a little bit. Okay, now on my Morphe R39 brush, I'm gonna take the shade Next down here. It's like it is like a reddish pink color, kind of like a maroon. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this last shade, I think, and this is the shade Crazy. It is a deeper maroon color, and try to deepen this up a tiny bit more. I'm gonna continue to use this Morphe R39 brush. Okay, I'm gonna dip back into Thick Skin one more time and see if this will help to, so it kind of deepened it up in like a purpley way, and I wanted it to deepen it up in like a maroon browny way. So I'm gonna try to deepen this up a tiny bit, see how it works. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on the lower lash line and use pretty much every shade I just used, and I'm gonna start with, what did I start with? I'm gonna start with Perfectionist. It's this light brown shade here, and I'm just gonna take it all the way underneath my eye and connect it to that outer corner. So it's really important with this pan, because there is that kickback, that so I'm gonna go in with Thick Skin now. It's important to tap off the excess, or it could end up falling onto like your skin. So right now there is kickback in the pan, but I don't have anything underneath my eyes because I tap off the excess. So just continue to do that. This is Thick Skin that I'm going in with now, this last shade over here. And I'm just going to take it to about the center of my eye. Okay, so I dipped into Thick Skin once or twice, and I'm going to leave it at this for now. I'm going to take a a more glittery shade to go on top. The shade I'm in it, this one, it has more, I like that it's lighter, but it has like a purple tint to it, and I'm not really wanting a purple tint today. So I think I might go with, I'm gonna look at these shades over here and kind of see what I want to do. I'm gonna swatch them all again. So I think I'm gonna go in with Ride or Diamonds right here. It's this second to last shade on the first row. And I'm just gonna take my finger and dip into it and put it right on the lid. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, putting it on my lid and my inner corner. So this is more of like a glittery shade versus like a metallic shimmer, because it's like mainly glitter without like that color base to it, I would say. But I still think it looks really pretty and really nice. I'm just letting you guys know so that if you don't like something like this, that you know not to use it. And with this shade, I'm definitely getting, there are some glitters that are getting underneath my eye, but that's okay to me. That's kind of inevitable. Okay, so I'm gonna put some liner on and some mascara, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so here is the final look of the Jaclyn and Morphe Hill Palette 2. So I'm going to show you guys one last time what it looks like. And mine is kind of messy now because I've used it a little bit. But I think if you like this color story, you'll really, really enjoy this palette. I love all of these browns, and I like the reds too. I want to play with the pinks and the purples. I just didn't get that chance today. So I will continue to play with this and let you guys know how I like it. I think if this color story really speaks to you, I think you totally should pick it up. I think the formula on all the different finishes is really, really good. I really like the look that I came up with, and I think it was really easy to do. Everything blended really, really well, and I just really enjoyed using this palette. I do like this color story a little bit more. The palette one, this speaks to me a little bit more, and I gravitate towards it a little bit more, but that's not what gravitates towards you. And this palette 2 gravitates more towards you. Then I would say grab this palette, and the formulas in both palettes are pretty much the same, so don't worry. I wouldn't really worry about the formula. I think it's really, really good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button down below and comment down below and let me know any future videos that you want me to do or any products you'd like me to review. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video.